Hi guys, welcome to my DIY room decor video. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make precious stone soaps. So without further ado, let's get into it. So everything you will need will be listed in the description. So to start with, we're going to start by making our silicone molds. So in a bowl, add 1 part soap and then add 10 parts water onto that.
I know, chasing after you is like a fairy tale, but I feel like I'm glued.
And then just mix all your soap up until it's all soapy water. So then squirt your silicone into the soapy water and only use a specific type of silicone because I tried this with others and it did not work. So I'll list where I got this down below. And then once you squirt it into your soapy water, start mushing it together with your hands. I did this for about 5 minutes. So you will need 2 types of containers, one that is bigger than the other. And then take a bit of your silicone and push it into the first container, and then take the smaller container and squish down the silicone. It should come up of the sides and make a circle and kind of mould to the pot so that you can pour your soap into it. So I did that about 3 times. So now I'm making a second batch of the silicone mould, and then I'm just going to mould it to a longer cup so that this will be the main structure of the precious soapstone.
Oh, come and take my hand and run through playland. So high, too high at the carnival, round and round like a horse on a carousel. We go, will I catch up to love? I can never tell. I know, chasing after you is like a fairy tale, but I feel like I'm glued on tight to this carousel.
So then just let your silicone moulds dry overnight, and then take a skewer or something long and pry away the silicone from your containers.
I catch up to love, I can never tell.
So for the next step, remove your silicone mould from the cup or the container and use some scissors and cut a straight line 1/4 the length down of your silicone mould. And then take some tape and tape it up so that it doesn't come undone when you pour in your soap. So for this half of the video, I will link everything that you need down below in the description box. So for this part of the video, take off the lid of your soap box and start cutting it up, and then add the cubes into your silicone mould and see how much you need to fill the mould. Just add that into a microwave safe bowl and microwave it for 30 to 45 seconds. So at this step, add some colour into the melted soap and mix it in together. So then just pour that into your silicone mould and let that dry overnight. And then repeat those steps for however many colours you want to do. So once your soap is fully hardened, take it out of the silicone molds and then just put it on a separate dish.
I'm 14 carats, I'm 14 carats. Don't it up like my
So once all your soap is out of the dishes, start washing them because the silicone sometimes reacts with the soap, which makes it really sticky on the outside. So if you just wash that layer off and it will become normal soap.
I do my hair up real nice and syncopate my skin to your heart beating, 'cause I just wanna look good for you, good for you. I just wanna look good for you, good for you. Let me show you how proud I am to
an idea, I am taking my yellow soap and my orange soap, and I'm just cutting them up into thin slices and chopping them random sizes so that when they go in the soap they will look really cool floating around. So to start with, measure out how many cubes of soap you need to fill your molds. So then just add that into a microwave safe bowl and microwave the soap. And then before you add in the soap to the molds, take the chips of the soap and put them into the bottom of the molds, and then add your clear soap on top of it. And then just freeze that soap overnight. So after it's frozen overnight, take the silicone mold out of the jar and then remove the soap from the silicone. Second design, you'll just need to tape up the silicone mold again and put it into the jar. And then with different colour soap chips, chip it up into different sizes, and then I'm basically doing the same thing again where I'm measuring out how much soap I need to put into the molds, and then I'm microwaving that, and then I'm adding the different coloured chips into the silicone mold, and then I'm adding the clear soap on top and then freezing it overnight.
Like that. I'ma blow your mind, take it out on the floor like that. Like that. All in the front, all in the back, just like that.
So then just remove your soap from the silicone molds and reveal your design.
You took the last bit of love I've ever had. You took a good girl and you turned me on so bad.
The third design, put your silicone mold into the freezer and let that chill for a bit so that it is cold when you add the soap. So first add the clear soap into the mold, and then put that into the freezer for about 10 seconds. And then take the food colouring and add little droplets into the soap, and then immediately put it into the freezer, because this will stop the soap from changing colour and becoming a whole colour. So then just take out the silicone mould from the freezer and reveal your design. So for this part you will need only an X-Acto knife, and all you have to do is start cutting away the soap at the top and cutting it up into a straight point. This will give it the precious stone effect and it will look really cool as your decor. Just do this with all of your soaps and then you're done.
'Cause I'm in love with a monster.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please comment and like, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Also, if you're going to recreate any of the DIYs on my channel, I would love to see them. So on Instagram, use the hashtag DIYs with Yui, and I'll be sure to see them and like them.
I finally came to love you.